This is National Eating Disorders Awareness Week, and a big part of successfully treating anorexia and bulimia is recognizing them as an illness and knowing there's a problem early on. Well, here to tell us more about warning signs and some treatment options, we're pleased to welcome Dr. Hatim Omar, Chief of Adolescent Medicine at the Kentucky Children's Hospital. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you, Kristen.
And also patient Holly Hurt. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
We were talking earlier in our last half hour about another health problem with obesity, but it's important to recognize that on the other end of things, anorexia, bulimia, eating disorders are a huge health threat to a lot of our young people.
And that's really probably the major point in this discussion is people need to understand that eating disorder is a serious illness. It's not a game. Most parents, many providers even don't understand how serious this is. Just for example, anorexia carries the highest mortality of any mental health illness. It carries higher mortality than most cancers in adolescents. So this is a really serious illness, serious problem, and we need to pay more attention to.
So many parents may not understand what they need to look out for when they know it's a serious problem or starting to become a major issue for their children. What are some of the things they need to look out for?
I think the simplest way is any change in your teenage daughter or son behavior, especially when it comes to food. Are they starting to pick on their food? Are they starting to spend too much time in the bathroom after they eat? Are they trying to hide what they eat or requesting to eat in their room? Any type of changes like that, especially if you notice associated with it that they're losing weight or gaining too much weight, is a good start. I mean, if we pay attention to those things, then it becomes a lot easier to recognize that something wrong is going on.
And Holly, you're here wonderfully as a success story. How did it start for you?
For me, really, I just wanted to lose a little bit of weight. I wanted to weigh 98 pounds, then 94, and then once I got to that goal weight, it just escalated, and I wanted to weigh less and less until I just didn't know what I wanted to weigh. I just wanted to lose more weight.
And now you were working to help other young women and other teens? Tell us about that.
Me and another girl who battled an eating disorder founded a website and a support group called the Eden Campaign, and Eden stands for Eating Disorders in Now. And it is to promote a positive body image and say that there is hope. If you're suffering from an eating disorder, you can beat it, because I did.
Wonderful. So great to hear what you're doing to make yourself better and also help others. Now, she's obviously a wonderful example of what happens when treatment works. What are the options that parents have?
Well, first of all, my biggest problem usually is getting the parents to understand that this is a disease, not something in passing. The other part is that a lot of it is about control. And when parents continue to push their kids, we usually just eat more, it actually backfires and the kids get worse and worse. In our program, we try to build trust first, because that's really the most important thing. If the patient trusts what we're doing with them, then they're more likely to be compliant. And then we have a whole team approach. We have nutritionists, psychologists, social workers, physicians working together in concert. We make the kids feel at home. Plus, they have access to me anytime, 24/7, with emails, with phones, which many times they just want to talk about something. And that's probably been the most successful treatment we had, is to give them that access. We're proud that we have not lost a patient in over 20 years since we started working with eating disorders. So obviously something is working.
Wonderful. Well, thank you both for taking the time to share the information on such an important issue. Of course, through Kentucky Children's Hospital, Department of Adolescent Medicine, you can get more information on your website. Give us that address.
It is www.eatingdisordersinnow.org.
All right. We'll make sure those links are on our website in the health section of WTVQ.com. Thanks again, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.
We'll be right back with a check of your forecast.